Talk about it, be brave. You should know your rights.
Welcome back to Tinatalks, where we talk about the rights of every human being. For today's video, we will be talking about the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 23, which is right to work. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 23, right to work. Everyone has the right to work, the free choice of employment, to just and favorable conditions of work, and to protection against unemployment. Everyone without discrimination has the right to equal pay for equal work. Everyone who works has the right to just and favorable remuneration, ensuring for himself and his family an existence worthy of human dignity. Everyone has the right to form and to join trade unions for the protection of his interests. Ang paghahanap ng trabaho can be challenging, most especially if you are a fresh graduate. Kaya naman on this video, isi-set natin yung expectations ninyo sa mga challenges na pwede ninyong kaharapin when you are looking for a job. And of course, strategies on how to overcome it. Number 1 is high competition. This means ay kaunti lamang ang kailangan i-hire for a particular position, however, napakaraming applicants. At para ikaw ang ma-hire, you need to make sure na stand out ang iyong cover letter at iyong resume or curriculum vitae. Make sure to highlight your relevant skills and experience. Makakatulong din ang iyong network o mga kakilala that can provide a good recommendation sa iyo. Number 2 is lack of experience. May mga position that requires at least you have an experience. If you are a fresh graduate, you can add your OJT or on-the-job training experiences, yung mga programs and other volunteer activities na iyong nasalihan. Number 3 is limited network. At pag sinabi nating network, hindi lang siya basta network, but a professional one. That's why it is very important that you are part of different groups and associations that can build up your brand professionally. In this digital era, I advise na mag-create ka ng iyong LinkedIn profile or account so that you will be linked to different networks and professionals related to your experience or expertise. Number 4 is outdated job search techniques. Ngayong nasa digital era na tayo, you can already submit your applications through online. Not just via email, also you can search websites, you can search social media platforms na kung saan nandoon yung mga businesses na tina-target mong applyan, and you can make your application there. Number 5 is not receiving responses. I know nakaka-discourage kapag marami ka nang in-applyan at wala kang nare-receive na response or feedback. Some of the companies, when they do mass hiring, medyo matagal din talaga ikaw mababalikan ng mga companies na in-applyan mo. It's because, just imagine how many applicants yung kanilang nire-review na resume and cover letter until such time na ikaw ay babalikan nila for initial interview. Kaya gaya ng nasabi ko kanina, na sa cover letter pa lang at sa resume mo ay stand out na so that you will leave a remarkable impact. You can also do your follow-ups to show your great interest. Number 6 is keeping up with job postings. Again, during this digital era, mabilis na lang ma-fill out yung mga position na pinopost every day. That's why dapat laging naka-on yung mga notifications mo in different websites, in different social media platforms, so that every time na merong mga job postings ay madali mong maa-applyan kaagad. Number 7 is balancing job search with current job. Medyo challenging na kapag ikaw ay currently na nagtatrabaho and at the same time you're looking for a job, medyo mahirap siyang balansehin. It's because you need to have priorities. That's why I suggest that you dedicate particular time or day na pwede kang mag-submit ng iyong mga applications. Maybe during weekends kapag wala kang pasok, or after working hours, or if merong mga holidays or merong kang mga leaves na iyong ina-avail. Number 8 is adopting to new job market trends. The platform for hiring and applying nowadays is through onlines, and there are a lot of positions available na makikita mo. And I do suggest kung ano man yung line of expertise or skills na ma-offer mo sa company ay mag-focus ka doon. I also suggest that you level up your expertise by attending trainings and seminars so that mas mataas ang iyong qualification level. Number 9 is geographical limitations. Kaya naman nauuso na rin ngayon ang remote work. Nowadays, napakarami na rin mga companies that they allow remote work or work from home. If tingin mo mas fit yan sa'yo, well, maraming available na mga trabaho na matatagpuan online din. Number 10 is mental and emotional stress. It's very stressful talaga kapag ang tagal-tagal mo nang hindi nakakahanap ng trabaho and of course, wala kang source of income. That's why it is very important that you have your networks like your family, your close friends, where you can get recommendations saan ba yung mga companies na pwede kang mag-apply. And they can also give good recommendation about you. Number 11 is overqualification or underqualification. That's why it is very important na hindi ka lang basta nag-a-apply on a particular position. Make sure that it also match to your professional level and also your skills and experience. Minsan, we are so desperate na kahit anong trabaho na lang ay gusto nating kunin just to have an income. Hindi rin magiging long-term ang inyong trabaho in that position or company. It's because you're just working for money. And sometimes, hindi rin tayo pwedeng maging overconfident that we think na kaya natin yung trabaho even though wala tayong background, wala tayong skills or experience on that specific position. There should always be a balance na ito ay something that we are passionate about. It is something that we really know kung ano yung trabaho na yon, and at the same time, it can also provide or help us financially. Number 12 is gaps in employment. Maybe there are months or years na nag-stop ka ng trabaho. Make sure na maipaliwanag mo yon or ma-include mo yung reason mo in your cover letter. And of course, you need to prepare once they ask you during the interview. I highly recommend that you still practice your passion related to your career. For example, maging part ka ng mga foundations or any volunteer works. In that way, maganda pa rin ang iyong portfolio. It's because even though nag-stop ka mag-work for a certain period of time, still hindi ka nag-stop in what you are doing. But instead, you still share your skills and experience to your community. Number 13 is inconsistent job history. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi pwede na kahit kaya natin itong trabaho or hindi siya match talaga sa capabilities natin ay tatanggapin na lang natin. And then we will jump to another different kind of job just because alam lang natin siyang gawin but it's not really our line of expertise. It's because when you apply for a new job, malilito yung company, ano ba talaga yung iyong line of expertise? Ano ba talaga yung passion mo? And ano ba talaga yung iyong skills na ma-render sa aming company? Because based on your portfolio, nag-jump ka into different kind of companies having the different background of business. Kaya make sure to stick to one industry as much as possible. Number 14 is credentials and skills mismatches. Ito yung sinasabi ko that you are applying to a particular job na hindi naman siya match doon sa skill and expertise mo. Like for example, if nagtatrabaho ako sa isang hospitality and tourism industry, but my line of expertise at laman ng aking portfolio is more on social media, so medyo hindi siya align, and that makes, the employer ask question, bakit ka nag-a-apply sa position na ito pero wala ka namang experience or background. And lastly, number 15 is discrimination and bias. To manage your expectations, you will be experiencing this kind of hiring. I myself ay na-experience ko yan. I went to this interview bringing all my qualifications because I applied for that job dahil alam kong qualified ako and I have all my credentials and portfolios with me. But sad to say, nandun lang talaga ako just to follow the process, pero meron na talaga silang napili for that particular position. But that is okay for as long as pure yung intention mo of applying for that particular job and your objective kung bakit gusto mo maging part of that company or organization. I hope nakatulong sa inyo yung mga challenges na aking naibigay once you start your job application. And of course, don't forget yung mga tips and strategies that I've given you para ma-address itong mga challenges na ito. Ang right to work ay isa lamang sa mga 30 articles ng Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Kaya naman, if gusto mo pang malaman ang iba pa nating mga karapatan bilang tao, don't forget to like and subscribe Tinatalks as we talk more of our human rights. At gaya ng aking laging paalala, alamin mo ang iyong karapatan at maging mabuti sa iyong kapwa.
About it, be brave. You should know your